Hello there. Oh, remember this? Playing this like a couple of days ago. And I just thought that I wanted to play it again. And so I was going to stream it. So let me just actually tell people. That's what I should do. I should actually tell people that I'm doing this. A diddly-dum-de-dum. Sorry to anybody who's watching the video later. Oh, interesting. Oh, I've got on my Discord. And everybody's name has just been reduced to a single letter. Is that just a thing Discord has done now? That can't be right. Well, anyway, at everyone, Setly stream again. I liked that nice settle we had a couple of nights ago. So here's another one. twitch.tv/Demon Tomato Dave. There we go. I could have written that out before I started, but I didn't. And I'm doing it now. You know, so like, you know, where shall I put? Where shall I put it in this STC server? I don't really have a sort of, I guess, graphic zone. Yeah, that's kind of a creative corner, isn't it? There we go. Bang! There's one of those. And I'll do it. I'll do a social media. Bong. And bong. And of course, bong. There's Mickey Husky. First in tonight. Evening. Dabir second. Pioneer? Oh, I see, yes. Yes, we're very near a pie. That's the reward if you complete your village. You get a pie! It's very generous. They actually, a real pie. They send it in the post. Right, okay. That's... Oh, what? Who's blinging me? Oh, real people. Actual people. Okay. Right, so, hey, see? Yeah, I'm getting told that that's the wrong channel, so I'm going to have to explain. Well, see?
Your Discord.
I looked through all the different channels, right? Looking for a where we post our stuff channel. And this is the closest I could find. Right. Where's me? I suppose I probably don't need my headphones. It's not gonna. The music's not gonna show up across the across the microphone, is it? Or is it? Let's find out. Let's wait and see. Well, anyway, never mind. Whatever. Lots of people typing in the Discord, usually to tell me off. I'll allow that. They can enjoy themselves doing that. And meanwhile, I'm going to be hanging out with my pretend cat. Look, I've got a little cat here at the tavern. Now, what I can't remember is what the tavern's for. I can't remember. So, if you weren't here last time, I doubt there's anybody here this time, but if you weren't here last time, this is the spiritual successor to the Settlers games, created by the bloke who made the Settlers, the original Settlers, one of my favourite games of ever. And it's in a sort of early access, and well, sure, like, you can just buy it, but it's one of these where you can just buy it, but also it's not finished or something. I don't know. It's one of those games. It's the way games are made now. That it's getting developed, having been launched. Because, you know, I can sort of see why you need the funding and so on, and I'm happy to provide. I'm also happy to eat a big chunk of this Karsten's Lübecker. It sounds like I'm sponsored, doesn't it? No, my mum's bought me this because it was my birthday the other day. Marzipan bar with chocolate around it. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Well, the thing is, this game, I suppose, following in the... No, not really. was going to say, following in the tradition of the original settlers, doesn't really have a tutorial. Well, that's not true, because the original settlers had a manual. But it didn't have a tutorial, though. So what I'm doing is I'm just using my knowledge of previous settlers games and similar to just figure out how to play it, which is kind of what you're expected to do. You're meant to just pick around and have a nice, gentle time, so that's what we're doing. Look at these market stalls. So what we ascertained towards the end of the last stream is that in order to feed the settlers, here's some rabbits. That's one way of feeding them, rabbits. But in order to feed them, you need a tavern, which cannot cook nutritious meals until current orders are finished and collected. Oh. What are the current orders? Comfort meals and nutritious meals. Oh, alright. Okay, whatever. So, to get meals, you have to have a tavern. But for the tavern to work, it needs things. It needs water, it needs a fountain, there's that. It needs some market stalls, which actually, people came and filled them up when I set those up. And then what's that? That's a well. Wait, what was the fountain then? Provides drinking water to enjoy with comfort meals. Must be placed near market stalls and a tavern. Alright, done that. What's the well then? Just water for other stuff, I guess. Over here I've got a little farm. They've got some pumpkins and cabbages and brown cabbages. Ugh. What's going on there? Why are your cabbages brown? Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Why are your cabbages gross? These cabbages are nice. And the house looks lovely. Nothing to do. Output storage full. Well, alright, that's fine. Oh, is that why? Have they gone brown because, like, there isn't really, they can't keep going because the things aren't happening. Alright, well, in that case, let's build them a little storage hut. Where are the little storage huts? I remember everything now. Ah, a whole category of them. The buttons. Donk. There we go. They're going to have a little storage here and there. Yes. So, I'm in the middle of building this little town. And, figuring out what to put in it and what else I need for it. Because the way Settlers games work is that it's all about your economy. If you were playing it seriously, which I almost never do, it's about your economy and it's about making sure you've got all the right things and all the right roads leading, you know, the things to each other. Like you're probably supposed to avoid stuff like this, where this forager has just got a full front garden full of the stuff that they've foraged, and there's just nowhere to put any of it, because nobody wants any of it. Because why? Why doesn't anybody want any food? You'd think they would. Now, the answer in it's all about finding out what the answer is in this game. Because the answer in previous games is, like in the original Settlers, for instance, food is literally only eaten by miners. The delving in the earth sort, not the children sort. And that's what food is literally for in that game and nothing else. Whereas there are other ones where everybody needs food, or whatever. The food has different functions in different games, and I have to find out what it is in this one. We've got a couple more people in the chat. Yes, Mickey's saying tavern was to make food for the quarry guys. Quarry wise. Roll with the quarry guys. Jesus Christ posed there, says, Evening Dave. Didn't know about this game. Original devs, but a new name, huh? Is it good? Oh, yeah, it's lovely so far. I mean, I've not played it for very long, but it's lovely so far. I had a very, very nice time. And I'm a connoisseur of these. Like, you best believe that I'm a connoisseur of these. What does that mean? Cannot hire. No guild hall available. Well, I didn't know I needed a guild hall. Alright. Well, alright. Let's have a guild hall then. Now, where will I find it? Will it be in food? Because they are hunters, aren't they? Hunting lodge. Guild hall? No. Okay, no. Population and meals. Cottage residence. No. Won't be mining. Process. No. Equipment and training. Could be. Guild hall. Trains construction workers and craftspeople by equipping them with tools. Oh, heck! Right, it looks like we've run out of, people with jobs. Because in these games, you always start out with a certain amount of more or less everything, and then it's up to you to kind of keep the ball rolling, essentially. So, alright. Well, let's have a guild hall, then. There we are. Now we're going to have a guild hall. That's the next thing to have. Why not? Hi, Dave, says Skull Pirate Mike. Wow, the graphics on this are lovely. Yeah, they are. Not quite as lovely as in Settlers 7. But they're nice, aren't they? And they certainly rival the game that this was specifically made to rival, which is the Settler, whatever the latest Settlers game is, which kind of turned out wrong and bad, and they had control taken away from them. Who are these fellas? Oh, these are the explorers with their little maps. Right, okay. Well, evidently they don't feel the need to explore at the moment. Does that mean we've explored everything? No, they're just lazy. Ooh. Maybe, am I supposed to send explorers? Ooh, now, where were the explorers? Explorers. Wait, what were you doing? Waiting for rations. Oh, that's right, and that's why I've got this going on. Well, hang on. So what rations they want? They want rations. Here's my tavern. Are they producing rations? No, they're not. Right. How do I produce rations, then? That produces bread. That produces wheat. Flour. That produces water. Those gather stuff. Gather stuff. Gather stuff. Gather stuff. How do I turn it into rations? Okay, so rations then is probably an umbrella term for things like food. Let's look up in the menus at the top, see if I can find rations. Okay, natural products. Oh dear. So I've got plenty of stuff that I can make rations out of. There's all meat in that. How do I turn it into rations? Evidently, rations is a particular product that is made by putting food through a building of some sort. Well, I've already looked through all these. Oh dear. Not mining, is it? Because it's miners that eat them, no. Wait, population of meals. Here we go. Rations. Produces rations. A provisioner. It just gets all of the food together and just turns it into rations. Alright. Do it. And I don't have one. Okay, here we go. Here's where the problem lies then. Alright, well this is my little food centre, so let's have it here. Just so to help me remember where everything is. Really? No, no. It should be up near... Do you know what? No. Because it should be up here near all the guys who are trying to work. So, provisioner... Work. Where is it? There. Trouble is, it's quite big, and I've got lumpy ground here. Now, why can't... Oh, because I built something. That's a building site. Okay. Can't have it there. No. No. I just can't have it over here. Well, okay. Oh, okay. So I can build anywhere. It doesn't have to be on squares. So what are the squares for? I thought these squares were like... Maybe the squares mean like... Here's where you can build up against an existing road. Okay, well... Is that my explorers? Yeah, and they want rations, so I'll put it there. Sorry, I know, not riveting stuff, this game, but it is, to me, it is if you're playing it, just not if you're watching it, so sorry about that. Look, though, some little butterflies. Look at them! And little mushrooms, which are always a joy in a Settlers game, first introduced in Settlers 2, along with the rabbits and, I think, the butterflies. Here's the whole gang right now, in fact. And a man with a hat on. There were already men with hats on in the original Settlers. Didn't have to wait for Settlers 2 for men with hats. Need to wait for Top of the Pops for men without hats. Let's see what we've got. To be fair, says Debia, feeding miners is literally what Cornish pasties are for. Yeah, maybe Settlers 1 just only simulates Cornish pasties. Yeah, you could be right there. People telling me that I need rations, and they're quite right, of course. Might be a weird thing to comment on, but I love the clicking sound this game has, just as a very city builder feel to it. Yeah, well, have you examined the Settlers before? I can't remember who has and who hasn't. If you haven't, I mean, I could just recommend you play the game. Another way for you to experience it is to go and watch a video I made about it. called... Well, it starts off about it. It's about other things eventually, but it starts off being about the settlers, and it's called Learning to Settle. And in it I show you exactly why the settlers was originally lovely. And it was full of clinks and clanks and chirps and little pig grunts and little guys going, yep, and all sorts of lovely things like that. And it was so nice, because there'd been games like this before. I think even SimCity was already out. Certainly Populous was. But the Settlers, though, was the one where you get to see the little blokes walking about on the map and carrying the little planks of wood and putting them in little heaps. You know, nothing was ever representative. Nothing was ever like, oh, this, you know, you have to just learn that this means... So, like, even here, like, this is kind of representative of the building of a house, right? They've got this frame up, and the house is just coming up out of the ground. In the original Settlers, you saw a frame go up in the shape of the building, and then it would get filled in with the outside of the building and so on. So that was a bit more... This is a bit more representative, and I prefer directly watching the things happen. And that's the other thing about the Settlers, which carries over to this and other games like it, is that you could see them all doing the jobs in their little houses. So whatever these guys do, these wood workshop people, you'll see them do the job there. And in fact, let's make them do it. Right. They all need storage, so let's make a big warehouse. How many wood have I got? Absolutely stacks. So I'll make a big warehouse for them. And then the thing is, in theory, we ought to see the logs required to build that. It'll tell you in every case what you need. So I need 10 logs. Oh, and I need 6 cloths. Have I got any cloth? Oh, 45 loads. These guys are digging the land just to prepare it and plan it out. Originally, I don't know if it still is this, but originally, the original Settlers, it was literally that they would flatten the land. Yes, look, there they go. Because the ups and downs of the land were much less subtle than this. You know, it was all done in hexagons. And not delineated hexagons like in Civ, but just like the map happened to be a series of hexagons at different tilts, and that was how it worked under the hood. And you could, in those days, you know, there was no disguising that really, so you could see that they were there. And so these guys would flatten it out to an actual flat area. But theoretically, all of the materials needed to build this are going to be carried along by a carrier. Here's a carrier. What's she got? Oh, she's got border pegs. And that's Settlers, baby. Can't remember what a construction camp is. Residents of construction units. They will go there when waiting for new tasks. Aha! So, now that my country is getting a bit big, I might not want to wait for all the construction guys to walk all that way, so I could build a new construction camp up this end. If I can fit one in. There. Oh, over there. No, that wasn't very good. And then, you know, it won't be so long to wait for construction guys in future. Now then, what are my explorers? Because what I want is some explorers to go over to this. If that's what... Wait, do I need... what game am I thinking of where I expect to send a bloke over there? Maybe it's something else. Hungry Prophets. Bring supplies to the outpost village. Can you help us with supplies for this special place? Establish a transport route to the indicated point of interest and supply it with the required commodities. Right. Locations to supply to. Ooh, little reference there to Settlers music. Maybe. Total amount of commodities already. None of 24 supplied. Right, and the supplies that are needed are... What's this? How do you pronounce it? Porcini? Porcini? I don't know what it is, but it's gatherers get it. So you'd think it'd be, you know, pig-based, based on the name, but no. Okay, okay, so whatever it is, I need to make it that 24 pig berries. And then what does this mean? No, 0 of 12. Oh. Right, so there's another one of these somewhere. Right, so there's 2 mysterious locations somewhere on the map. I found one. I've got to get 12 pig berries to each. Okay. Okay, so I can build a road to it. No problem, but I don't know how to make them then take pigberries there. Maybe they just will now that it's connected up. Where are my pigberry guys? They're down here, aren't they? That's not. That's wood or something. So there's my pigberries. Hello, Tenebrae. Banished, yes. I've been... Why have I been meaning to play Banished and never played it? I feel like it's always been £20, and I've been like, well, I don't want to play it for £20. I think squares, says Davey, are where farms can go. Oh, yeah. Looked like the farm building filled a few of them up. Well, that's true, but those... It didn't just do that incidentally. I put down farm squares for it to plant on. These, you mean? And yeah, there were squares there. There were squares there, like this. But I don't have to obey them. So I don't know. Might not be. Skull Pirate Mike, played a few Settlers-inspired Settlers-inspired indie game a few years back. I think it was called Banished. Never got my little people to survive the winter, though. Yeah. It's meant to be tricky. Wasn't as colourful as... No, I think Banished... It might have been like the first indie Settlers. There's been loads now, and I love a lot of them. What was the one I was playing that I really liked recently? God, what was that called? Where's my Steam? Fabledom. Fabledom is a sort of Settlers that's a little bit magic, although not really enough. The pigs have got wings. That's kind of it. I want there to be loads of magic in it, so I need to keep playing it. Because it seems like the longer you play it, the more interesting things like that happen. Right, what's where? Who am I waiting for? Oh, they've built that storage now. And is it working? Because what I want is for these guys to build stuff. And then not, because there's no work orders. Ah, well, so I have to decide something. I could have hunting bows. I could have wooden spears, torches, fishing rods, cogwheels, or shields. Well, I suspect we've kind of got some of all of those, but cogwheels are the only one where I needed to have some and do stuff about it. So let's have them make more of those and let's watch them do it. So the reason we're doing this is to remember I was telling you that you can always see the guys do their little job. So let's see what it looks like to make cogwheels. Probably the same animation as it is to make anything, which is, you know, not ideal. You would hope that they would start adding more animations as time goes on. But then this is the first one of these games that I've played where there's all these distinct things that they're making at the one place. Normally, it's the only one that would happen with is like the blacksmith, and that is pretty much the same. Yeah, okay, so just hammer a bit of wood. Oh, I'm not very energetic today. You know why, don't you? It's because, yes... Oh, heck! Look, there's a queue here for me. Oh, because they're all queuing up to put their stock in the warehouse. That's fair enough, actually. Because yesterday I did a big End of Mobius stream, and today I'm sort of resting after that. And what a way to rest! Play a nice Settlers game. LGIO did not play Banished, says Daybeer. Let's game it out. Wonder which one I'm thinking of. Oh, Portini is a mushroom. And it would be a great name for a mafia pig. Yeah, quite right. Oh, gosh. I'm actually so sort of relaxed that I might be too sleepy to do a stream. But whatever, I'm just going to play this. I'm sure I'll end up saying stuff and it'll be fine. I'm not sleepy, but I'm settled. I'm just settled, everybody. Okay. So how are things going? Oh yeah, we're trying to get some rations. That's it. Is this the rationeer provisioner? Yes. And they're currently producing. Oh look, here we go. They've got stacks of their stuff outside. There's a couple of rations. I don't need more rations than that, guys. Oh, this is stuff to go in. Okay. Okay. So as I said before, here we go. People carry the actual stuff through the town, drop them off where they're needed, and then what do? They just They mop up. They carry a fish around. And what's this one doing? Oh, can't go and see the other side. Oh, well, they've prepared some rations anyway, so there we go, there's plenty of rations there now. So now we have to wait for a settler, a carrier, to come and get the rations. Here we go. Can I click that settler? Home the Venturer. Oh, I don't mean settler, I mean carrier. And where does he take the rations? Oh, they're piling up outside here. Where's this? The Explorer's Hut. Perfect, that's what I want. Okay, great. So they've got loads of rations now. So now, well, I found out I don't need them to go and do the thing in the end that I was making them rations for. So, guys, go and explore. Oh, a mysterious location. That's the other mysterious location. Okay, great. So now, well, go and, guys, we go and explore. I want to, oh yeah, it's F. Just go and explore. I want to get rid of some, I don't like fog of war, let's get rid of it. And let's make a guard hut so that we can expand out here to this mysterious location over here. Now, I've got neighbours here, and I don't really want to clash with them. Wait, where's the border of my land? Oh, all the way over here. Great, okay. Okay, so it looks like this is probably the quickest way there. I'm building them out here. Exploration and expansion. Extend your territory using border stones. Garrisons. Extend your territory using border stones. Same then. What's the difference? What are you doing? Let's quickly have a guard tower before they get any ideas about expansion. That might not be what happens, but it might be. Priority. Yes, there we go. Okay, it looks like I can affect who lives here. Yeah, now see, if I was playing a little bit more competitively, I might not want everything to come from the ship, and I might set up all the way up here, and I probably will do this in a minute, like I did a moment ago with this. I might set up, you know, places where that are kind of central hubs, so that people don't have to come all this way. And if I wanted to build a guard tower here, everyone would just nip out from where they live around here. So why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? What would it be? Processing, would it be, do we think? Maybe? No. No, that's... No, I see, yeah. Processing of raw materials into things. Oh, no, there's one that's all houses and stuff, isn't it? I bet that's what I want. Population. Cottage. Up to 10 carriers living here may reproduce after comfort meals are consumed. Ooh. Okay, yeah, and I clicked on a carrier, and their home was just the boat, wasn't it? So, that's because nobody's got any homes. Alright, so. Let's set up a big fancy house for them. Here you go, everybody, you can live here. We have 25 people there. Oh, look, I've got plenty of resources. Let's have a little house as well. Nice, isn't it? Nice little cottage. Done all that. Okay. Builders incoming. And let's have a little look at the chat. I see. Evidently I said something that caused you guys to both say pioneered. Was that when I was saying that I was just settled? I was just sleepy. Not sleepy, but settled. Forageable plants were discovered. Oh, forageable plants! Well, that's not even on my land. Can't forage them, can I? Or can I? Can I put a forager? put a forager over here, but then they forage over there? Let's find out. Whoop, whoop. We can forage over here. Whoop, whoop. We can forage over there. Oh, we can't flip and forage anywhere with these great big chunks of nonsense in the way. Oh, it's no good. I can't build it in there. Oh! I can't delete the path once I put it down, apparently. Is that going to make it... Does that mean I can't build over that? Yeah, it does. Well, that's a frustration then, isn't it? Don't know what to do about that. Oh! Okay. Bong. There we go. Let's see if they forage over there. Remove roads in the road menu. Thank you, Mickey. Of course, I'd seen that 100 times. Well, probably about 4 times. Demolish roads. There we go. Lovely. Cheers. Not really much use of that either because I can't build there anyway, but whatever. This looks like a nice little plateau to build on, doesn't it? But I don't know that I can. There's more animals here. I've got to put another hunter there. Because I always think, well, I've got a hunter now. I don't need another one. Yeah, but there's more animals in there. A rustic hunting lodge. Let's have it. These Sith absolutes, though. No. Fine, right, whatever. What's that? A stone. We've got loads of stone at the moment, but there's loads of stones here, and it's nice to have little fellas clinking and clanking on them. So let's build a little stony place where a little stony man lives, diddly bomb. And I've built all sorts of people doing all sorts of things now, so let's make them a warehouse. What else is there? Traders camp. Trading post. Ah. Oh, I bet if I do that, that will unlock the as yet undiscovered ability to do stuff about my neighbours that I've got over there. Oh dear me! Oh dear me! Right, well that's my next thing then. Oh, I can set them up here, couldn't I? I'm right next to them. Or over here. Where's my border? There. Yeah, alright. How about there? So if I set up a... Right, let's see. Traders live there. That's how you get traders. And then this enables your trade carriers to trade, deliver, and gain commodities of another faction. Okay, so I obviously need both of those, don't I? So let's just put them both down and we'll find out what they are later. I'm going to have road troubles there, aren't I? Let's try road first. Oh, actually, that tree is the only reason I'm going to struggle to put a road down. So I could have somebody cut down that tree specifically. No need. I can bring a road round. Okay, there we go. There's a road. Oh, come on. Build the flipping road. There we go. And on that road, I can build... Oh, where were they? Where were the trading guys? Here. A trading post. Up there, as close as I can to the neighbours. And... a troops camp, can I? No, it's too big. No, it's too big. Okay. Okay, did that wrong. I delved too greedily there. Delete it. Thank you. There we go. Right, now what am I going to find out that I need because of that? I'll find out in a minute. Now, cloth. I'm starting to use up a lot of cloth. How do I make cloth? in some Settlers games, you have to rear some sheep. Is that what I'll be doing? Wooden monster. Processing. That uses cloth. That produces cloth. A weaving shed. Okay, but what does it use? Flax. Okay, flax. How do I make flax? I don't know what flax is. I only know it from Settlers games, and so I always imagine it being really rubbery as I'm thinking of the word flex. Flax. Crop farm. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I was getting confused because it's not... I don't want food. I want rubber food. Flax. Alright, yeah. I'll have a dedicated flax farm. Okay. So farmland. And then place. But how do I make it be flax? Oh, that's rubbish. Placed that badly. Oh, terrain type, grassland, and then I've got a couple of sandy ones. I'm going to have to watch out for that. Okay, well, it doesn't look like I can select what crops they'll do just yet. Oh, it's, by total coincidence, it's right next to my existing farm. Oh, I've got to save me. And this does not wake a person up. This settles and soothes and calms. Flax is also known as linseed, where the oil comes from. Ah. Flax is a flower. Linen is made from it. Mm. Hello, Morg. I have literally got your Metallics comic open on the desk in front of me. Because I'm finally reading it. Because I got... Do you remember when you gave me a copy? I... didn't read it then because I wasn't actually up to the Knuckles Metallic stuff yet in the comic, and I wanted to wait until I was. And I just realised recently, like, wait a minute, I'm there now. It's probably last night, wasn't it? Hang on a minute, I'm there now. I can read that comic. So I've gone and got it out of my Sonic box where it lives in the STCs. And I've read the first chapter so far, and that's good. Is that something... Have you got an online version or anything that you want to plug for people to read? Feel free to drop it in the chat there. What I'm talking about, everybody, is Morg has made an STC. And... but an STC the way we, I think, would have liked it to have matured with us, where it's... You know, the whole comic is a multi-part story of one story... You know, chapters of one big story. And it's all about Knuckles Metallics. Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? Oh, who are these? What have you got? Construction site carriers. What, just for this? So, I'm going to have to, as I get through this, as I play more of this game, I'm going to have to start learning whether a queue is a bad thing. Or not. Because it's fine, isn't it? There's, you know, they're queuing up. As soon as anybody wants anything here, the next person steps in. But, yes, they're holding up. Right, here we go. Alrighty then. This is the Settlers stuff. They haven't done this before, but this is a very Settlers-y idea. The idea being that, yeah, if you've got a load of construction in this one road that's the only way through the whole town, and a load of guys are queuing up with the stuff for that, but there's some delay here maybe that's meaning that's not getting made, then the people here waiting to deliver to that, they're going to have other people behind them, so they can't get down here and deliver food or whatever it is that's going on, and the whole economy is going to grind to a halt. That's some Settlers stuff. What it used to be in the original Settlers was that at positions along the roads, and particularly in front of huts, so there'd be one here, there would be flags, and flags were where they could put stuff. You know, so you know how outside buildings there's heaps of stuff now, either to go in or come out? Well, in Settlers 1 they went on these flags. And if the flags got full, you know, then the economy would grind to a halt and people would just stand there holding the last thing that they needed to deliver. And everything would start to back up. So that's the stuff you have to think about. There you go, everybody. There's a good STC there from Morg. And if you're up to date with my podcast, Comic Podcast, then you are, I think, you're up to the point in the story where it happens, yes? Is that right? I haven't read the whole thing, so... But I think that's true. Alright, Phil. Dan200 says, I'm realising now Settlers is just Fantasy Factorio, or Factorio is just Space Settlers. Well, yeah, I mean, there's loads of ones like this, and everyone has always told me I'll like Factorio, and I do think I will. I haven't played it, though, so I don't know. But, yeah, basically, although not fantasy, more... Like, fantasy if your fantasy is to live in a lovely place, but there's no magic in it, it's just old-fashioned, you know, it's just olden days. Now, I've always said there should be. As soon as back when I was into Settlers in 1993, I was drawing Settlers 2 and Settlers 2. Oh, no! I was just drawing Wizards into Settlers 1. I wanted to make an expansion pack that made Settlers have Wizards. And a game did come out that was a bit like that, and I still can't remember what it was called, and I still want to say it's called Gold something. Oh, let's just look in my Steam. What have I got? Oh, it's been donkey's years since I played it, so it won't be anywhere near. Let's search for G, in case it does start with Gold. Well, if it does, it's not in my favourites, so let's look in Uncategorised. Wow, I've got a Call of Duty in there. Didn't know I had that. Never played a Call of Duty. Gold, grow home, grow up, gone home. So what's it called? Something Gold? Maybe Gold is nowhere in the title. I don't know where I've come up with this from. I'm just scrolling through all my games now. Oh damn, the Magic Circle. I never finished playing that, and like the dev used to come to my streams. Oops. It was a really good game. This is my trouble. I'll start playing something and then I'll just not be able to anymore. You know, I'll just have to do something else and then it's all forgotten, yeah. No. Haven't found it yet. What's it called? It's one of these where there's the original game from the olden computery days, and then there's like name of game 2, and that's a modern game, but now that's so long ago that that's not modern either now. What was it called? Oh, you see, there you are, Mickey. Factorio uses conveyor belts rather than little people. The little people are very important. I like looking at them. They're not so... This isn't such a good one for little people. These are just little people. They just look like people. Normally, they're little dumpy fellas, and they're cool to look at. Okay, what have I built in the meantime? What are the last few things that I've made? There's some more hunters that I made. Still plenty of animals, so that's fine. What's in this storage? 64 silver ore. Gotta have a system. Okay, well, the hunters aren't getting a look in there, so let's give them one. Guild Hall. Oh yeah, what does that do? Ah yeah, that's where construction workers and stuff are going to be. And then over here I've got their little houses. And there's a mysterious location. Ooh, with a pile of what outside it? Oh yeah, because they want that, don't they? Not very impressed with this guard. Oh, nobody's living in it yet, that's why. Well, why not? There's 16 border stones in there. Let's have some people, please. Dee 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 dee. If it was little robots running up and down, maybe, would work with the story. Well. There is a game called The Colonists, which is just nakedly robot settlers. And it's really sweet, and I enjoy it, and I've played it quite a bit. And I might play... In fact, I have played it on stream, I'm pretty sure. You want to have a look on my Bulma Boops Buttons channel on YouTube for that. Bulma Boops Buttons. And I'll have called it Robo Settlers. Bet you anything. Anybody remember anything I was doing that I've forgotten? I'm just sort of waiting for this guard tower to get occupied and for anybody to do anything about it. Well, okay, so maybe I need to address why it isn't being occupied then. Doesn't seem to be anybody highlighted anywhere between it and the boat. So they're not sending anyone there. Why? Prioritize it and everything. Who's this? Oh. An explorer, okay. Oh yes, good. Look, they've taken the fog of war away. Well done. Explorers, that's what I wanted. Well, everything's ticked. Oh, did you see that? Did that say there was a guard and then it just went away? Is that because this is him and he's legging it? No, that's an explorer. I don't know why he's legging it. What's the matter over here then? What's happening? Oh, what was that? I got bought. Come on then. Come and be guards. What's happening? Maybe I have to create guards. Oh, it says it's supposed to make 10 guards now. As your guards extend your territory, they will aim for this location. Ah, hey, hey, that's what I want. Aim for that, please. Lovely. Good stuff. Oh, what a shame that there isn't any help with that at all. Doesn't explain why guards aren't going there. I suppose what I could do is I could reduce the number of guards in other towers. No guards in that one. Haha, that's, yes, my trading stuff. Do you need to train guard? That'll be it. That'll be flipping it. There'll be a whole guard training thing, won't there? And I'll have been ignoring it because it's a bit too military. And I'm not interested in that. Okay, yeah, look, it's all of this stuff is what I need. And that trains construction workers. Military Academy trains military units and equips them with armor and weapons. Adventurers Guild trains adventurer units and equips them with armor and weapons. What are they? Alright, well I bet it's this that I need. So let's... Oh, it's too big. Whoa, we'll flatten the land then. Get your land flattening fellas out. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't fit one of them anywhere. Oh, what about up here? There we go. Okay, great. But what are they going to need? They're going to need some, like, tools, some weapons. I bet. So. Oh, emeralds and rubies. You can get emeralds and rubies in this. Love a bit of a jewel in a game. Oh, you can make a magic blade. This Settlers has magic swords. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I going to fight with magic swords? Okay, looking forward to that. Here, weaponsmith is... now you see. So I'm going to put a weaponsmith. But, of course, this is a Settlers. So to have things like that, I am going to need things like iron smelting places and stuff like that. So I better think about that. I think I've already been... Haven't I already been getting some iron out. There's iron. Where's my iron place? My iron cutter's hut. Have I got one? Yeah, I've got one somewhere. Iron hut. Quarry, quarry. Iron hut. Push it down and pull it up. Iron hut, there it is. Output storage full. Oh well, I mean that's ideal. What's all this? Giving him loads of food, but he can't. Wait, he hasn't got a pile of iron. Where's his output storage? Well, let's give him an output storage. You can have it right next door to him, so he knows it's his. There we go. Oh, and meanwhile, I built a little storage hut for somebody around here, didn't I? Here we go. Hunting, storage, meat. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay. Okay, so I've got an iron hut, but now I'm going to need iron stuff. Oh, did I ever make that? Didn't, did I? Where's my little farm? There it is. Let's make the flax into stuff, please. Let's make the flax into stuff. Take all the flax and make some stuff. Then there'll be stuff instead of flax. Tailor's shop. That utilises cloth to make light armour and stuff. Oh, cool. Ooh, a mint. Oh, you can make some money with that. Forgotten what I was trying to do, though. That wasn't it. I was thinking about iron smelting. Iron smeltering. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. No. Processing, this will be it. No, that's where I already was. Smelting works. Here we go. Here we flipping go. Right. Oh, he does need everything though. He needs iron ore and coal and silver ore. Oh no, it won't be for every. He needs coal always, and then you just give him iron ore to make an iron bar or whatever. Okay, let's do that then. Where's my iron hut? There it is. Let's put the smelting works next to that. There is a flipping tree in the way. Bob on. There we go. That's going to be nice. I'm going to go and heat up my tea. More emeralds, more power. Exactly. Young Dave would love this game. Emeralds, hundreds and hundreds of emeralds. Yeah. He who smelted iron dealt it damage to our enemies. That's very good. You should go and post that on social media without any context, because it doesn't need any. It's already funny. Do you have enough surplus guys to become guards? Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. It might be. It's different in every game, so I'm having to find out, and there's no tutorial, so you just have to sort of figure it out. But that's fine. I'm up to the task. I've played enough of these. What else have we got? Do you need to train guards? Might do. What does the top right menu suggest to build? Yeah, good one, Phil. Good point. Siege Feathers. Robot Settlers video has the title The Colonists, and they've got a toilet here for when they want to go to the toilet. Yes, I've remembered why. Yes, all of the little houses in the Colonists have got big toilets outside them. It's great. Right, I'm going to go and heat up my tea for the second time this cup of tea. Playing the Settlers game called the Pioneers. Look at all. Now, at this stage, we have entered the Wusel factor. The original Settlers, the reviews of it coined, it was a German game originally, and all the reviews started talking about it as having Bustle factor, Wusel factor, and that's what it is when there's all these people. Right, so I've already identified a problem here with my economy. Look, they've all got one road. to go through the whole place. Can I improve that at all? Like, I mean, I could here by having a road, like, cut through here, but I don't know if that would actually do any good for the economy. What about through there? Yeah, how about that? Does that improve things at all? They can kind of split themselves up, I imagine, now. Yeah. Now, what's happening here? What's this a queue for? We're all waiting for everybody. Well, I'm sure once this weaving shed is built, then that queue will... Oh, yeah. Corn? Corn? Pumpkins? No! No, I don't want... Wheat? Flax, thank you. I only want flax. How do I make you only... Oh. There we go. Just make some flax for now. You can do all the other stuff later. And you're going to want storage. Now, some games, you need special storage for food. I don't think this is one. You need special storage for coins in this, but not anything other than food. There we go. Two storage places. Wait. Wasn't that farm next to another farm? Oh, there's the other farm. Okay, fine. Yeah, you just keep making everything, that's fine. They've got corn, they've got wheat, they've got flax, and they've got flax, they've got flax, they've got flax, and flax. Oh, cup of tea. Of course, not to get metaphysical or anything, but it's not actually flax, is it? It's just a graphical representation of what they think flax looks like in a simplified manner. Yeah, you know where I'm going. It's a flax simile. You all got there first. Alright, we're going in the chat. Morg says, the only Settlers I ever played was years ago. It was one with the Discworld 2 style animated intro. Ah, yes. The quite bad Discworld 2 style animated intro? I think that would have been 3. About gods, was it? I got stuck because I didn't quite understand how to play, poured way too much into building the largest residential structure and bottlenecked my entire economy. Yeah. I only got to play it once because it was borrowed from a friend. Wishes TV says, I will not be settling down. I will not. Glad to see you're still 9 times time, Dave, and hope you and yours are well. Yes, I am, and, you know, that's the end of that question. Except, I suppose, to say, who are you? I feel as if you're talking as if we know one another, but I don't think I know the name you're currently using. Wishes TV. Wishes TV. What's that? Is that similar to a name I might know that you might have had in the olden days? But anyway, yes. Hello, I'm still here. The reason why you won't have seen me around, if you know me as a YouTube person, is because the last 5 years of my life have been dedicated to editing a podcast. Really editing it, like editing it hard, as in it's really good. And, you know, so it's not just two blokes whittering on about nothing. It's two blokes whittering on about nothing, but in a tightly edited manner that makes it really listenable, and that's called Sonic the Comic, the podcast. And you can go to stctp.zone to find it, and if that sounds like a jumble of letters, understand that it stands for Sonic the Comic, the podcast. stctp.zone. Phil agreeing there that it's very well edited. Yes, thank you. Wishes TV, I have been a follower of you for a very long time. You wouldn't know me from anywhere. Just a wee fan. Oh, you're just a little fan. Oh, look at you. You're so little. Okay, that's cool. Well, then then you should listen to Sonic the Comic the podcast. Basically, if you just think that if you just don't quite like listening to me and you don't mind what I'm doing, you'll like Sonic the Comic the podcast because it's got all it's sort of it's sort of like Welcome to My Childhood the podcast. So it's got tapes that I made when I was a kid and songs that I wrote when I was a kid and my old diary from the 90s and things like that. So it's just a sort of like, hey, come and live in the time when I lived. And read some Sonic comics while you're there. Why not? Yum, yum, yum. A nice cup of tea. I've also got a packet of hobnobs here. Let's have one. Let's see if they're still fresh enough to eat. I've had them for quite a little while open, but I wrapped them in cling film, so there's every chance they'll still be nice. Let's find out. Yeah. Well, that'll work. Still crunchy. Still crunchy. I can tell they're not totally fresh, but that's nice. Bring those up again. Quite difficult to cling film a packet of hobnobs. There we are. About to. I think I need fresh cling film really for that. Sorry, Debbie. Oh dear, not childhood tapes, says Jesus Christ Pose. Yeah, but they're dead good. Okay. Oh, what's this? Military Academy. Yeah. Okay. Guard. Let's make 10 guards. There, make 10 guards. What do I need for them? Oh, yeah. All this stuff. 20 stationed, none on their way, and 20 missing. What does that mean? Okay, meanwhile, they need weapons, so I need to find where I've put the weaponry. No, wait, that's not the word for a place where you make weapons. Here's the smelting works, so having a smelter over here. Big bellows, that's nice. Oh, look at him heft that up. Donk. There we go, good. So everything's fine here, there, that's working nicely along. I don't really need silver bars at the moment, so everybody, you just make iron. Tinker, tinker, fiddle, fiddle, clicky, clicky, click. Lovely sort of game, this. Here's some people weaving. We'll weave and sew, and we'll stitch, and we'll knit. Oh yeah. They flex the flax into weave. Cloth, that's it. Okay, and then what was there? There was a smeltery and there was a weapon place. So that was the smeltery. Where was the weapony place? There. Would it have been up here? Oh, is that weaponsmith? Shush! Weaponsmith. Presumably, they're not able to make any at the moment. No. What can I tell them to make? Swords. Lances. I don't know. What does a guard have? Ugh, look at this. Can't make any guards go there because I haven't got my guard stuff sorted out. That's settlers. And this is the stuff I never actually really got the hang of in the original Settlers. I would just play it to look at the little fellows, you know. That was the noise of me having a bit of tea. But this time, I'm going to work it out as time goes by. Problem is, said Debir, I'll just eat the entire packet and that's way too much hob and knob. Yeah, it is. You just want a couple. And then you wrap them in cling film like I've just done. Or put them in a biscuit tin. But I don't have a biscuit tin. I don't want a biscuit tin. What I want is a long packet of biscuits shaped, you know, Tupperware or whatever. Oh, an artifact was discovered. Oh, trading center of other faction discovered. Objectives are now available. Objectives. All right, what objectives are available? And how would it work normally? Oh. Establish a transport route to the indicated point of interest. Oh. And supply it with some stuff. Well, okay. Yeah, I could do that, but that's... Deliver 3 singing blades. So I've got to make my magic artisanal thingy. Oh, and I'll be granted crowns. Didn't know you had that in this game. That's a holdover from Settlers 6, I want to say, where you had victory points that were like little crowns or whatever. Gonna have another hobnob. Gonna have another hobnob. Gonna stuff it in me gob. Update. I'm now eating the hobnob. Don't worry. I wasn't talking with my mouth full then. I'm talking with my mouth full now. Then, I just was holding the biscuit with my mouth, which is different. Oh. Right, yeah, that's there. Okay. Oh! Oh, it wants me to build much more farmland. Don't do that. No was. Well, I've got a little farming district going on over here. Might as well keep it. Crop farm, vegetable farm. Can you have a pig farm? Can you not have a pig farm in this Settlers game? That's an issue. There has always been pig farms. Oh, I don't know about this. That is a genuine... That's a point lost to the game, actually. There's no little piggy wigs. Alright. I suppose you can't tell them which farm your farmland is for. You just put a load of farmland and see who claims it, I suppose. Shame I can't, like, drag. Oh, it wants me to build a military camp. I thought I did. be friendship. Thank you, Abby. Abby's just passed me a drink. Oh, here's some people I'm going to be friends with down the line when I figure that out. Oh, wait. Activate trade, no trade selected. Okay, how do we do it? Hungry profit. Oh, these are like... Oh, here we go. These are the quests that we've got. Okay. So I can trade... Oh, that's... Yes, I need singing blades for that. I haven't got any of them. Copper, I bet I've got. Where is it up at the top? Copper. Is that it? No, silver. Copper. 177. Flipping loads. They only want 5. What the hell? Yeah, dog. Let's begin. Do that, please. Now, what happens? No trade carriers available. Okay. So make some trade carriers then, dude. Make some. Make some. So how do I get trady guys? Oops. This is very empty. What am I supposed to do with that? Okay, let's have a look at the chat. Love the volume of the little guys in this game. Often in Sims, you either have so many you don't get to see the individuals, or you get something like 20 guys tops. They should invent egg cartons, but for biscuits, like a tube with maybe 10 to 20 little slots, which opens at the side. I think they do that. I think really posh biscuits have that. You know, really posh biscuits, you know, in the supermarket, and you go past the bit where it's like, you only get 7 biscuits to a pack, and you're like, well, I'm not going to have that. And they're, like, OT-style gourmet biscuits or whatever. I'm picturing one of those carrying cases you can get for cassette tapes, but round instead of rectangular. Yeah. One of those older style cases for carrying war. Excuse me, hammer models around, but with little foam cubby holes for each lavishly displayed biscuit. Yeah. That's what Siege meant. Oh, I forgot. You can see the chat now, so I don't need to read it all out. Oh, but you can't. But because of the chat, you can't see that, which... You see, there are no controls for doing anything to do with the traders there. So that's a shame. More cottages for more people? Yeah, I wonder. Is there a building to train... Trade... Carrier? Well, that's what I thought this was. Traders Camp. But yeah, so it might be that I just need more little cottages. Oh, let me just check. Equipment and training. Trains adventurers, trains military units. No. Construction workers and craft people. No. Oh, and craft people. That's worth remembering. No. And by the way, I've completely forgotten what I'm looking for now. No. Oh yeah, I might make some little houses. No, that's carriers, though. They're carriers. Only traders. No, there just doesn't seem to be anything to do that with. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe when the trade is stocked up, maybe it'll go like, oh, and I need this many traders, and then this camp will make the traders. But I don't know, it seems like suppose we're doing something. But, I like this though. Oh, this is nice as well. What's happening here? So that's the yes, those are the provisions. Oh, Guildhall makes trade carrier. Oh, Guildhall. I've definitely seen one of them. Traders, gallery. Gallery? That's not a thing. Guildhall. Guildhall! Trains, construction workers and craftspeople? Well, there's no way I could have guessed that. I suppose you could say of trading that it's a craft, but that's not what you're thinking again like this. You think it means making stuff like out of materials with your hands and some sort of lathe. Okay, well, there we go. Although I'm surprised, have I not got a Guildhall from earlier in the game? From like right at the start? Where was right at the start? It was sort of around here, wasn't it? Nope. It was around here. Well, anyway, I obviously haven't got a Guildhall, otherwise that problem wouldn't have arisen. Meanwhile, it still looks like I haven't got anybody in my garden tower. And that's because I haven't got anybody in my military academy. And that's because it hasn't got any chainmail or bronze swords. Okay. So I can make some bronze swords, but chainmail? How do I make chainmail? Equipment and training. Chainmail. Armor smith. Of course it's the armor smith. There's a Guildhall. Is that the one I've just made? No, that's another one. Ah, so all along I just needed to make trade carriers in this, and to do that I need backpacks, and to have them I need to make them in a place. Have I got any? Let me just check up here at the top. Have I got any backpacks? This is too... Do you know what? It's too small to see. I need to increase the... Maybe it's just my eyes, but I think everything's in the HUD is a little bit small at the moment. So I'm going to see if I can increase it. UI scale... Well, I don't know if I want to scale the whole UI. Perhaps I do. Whoa! No need to be proud. Let's increase it quite a bit. There we go. Return to game. There! Ha! Now it's easier for me to see. So, are any of these bags? No. Backpack. There we go. I haven't got any of them at all. And I need 10 missing for orders. Okay, cool. So, now I need a weavery. You see, now it's filling up too much of the screen. I need a weavery. And, do you know what? Yeah, it is. That's always better. Right. It isn't, is it? I need a weavery. Where have I put my weaveries? Okay, so there was the flax farm, which is that's flax. So around here is where I might want a weavery, and where's my flax storage? Is that flax? No. 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 Okay, so I need a flax storage unit. Who's got all the flax? Who does all my flax? Veggie crops. Right. So they... Damn it. Well, I don't want the border stones. Come on. How do I change it? Flax. Ugh. Rubbish. Duh. Come on. Let me put a new one down somewhere. Must be over here. Ah, yes. Ah, great. I can select that before it gets built. Good, that's the important thing. And then... Tailor's shop. Produces backpacks. Yes. Oh, wait, hang on. No, wait. I don't need that near flax. I need it near those ladies that were weaving and stitching and knitting. Who's that? Is that them? It wasn't blue before, so it probably isn't them. No, that's a stonemason. Here! I thought it was around here somewhere. Okay, so here is where I want whatever it was I was saying. Tailor's shop. To make a backpack. Poke it over there. Pearl Road. And this perishing thing here. I actually want cloth in that, not flax. Don't I? But it doesn't make a difference if nobody's going to take my pegs away because... Dum-dum. Because... Dum-dum. Dum-dum. Of all of the blockage that's leading to there being no guards up there doing that. So if I just demolish this build, just get rid of all that. There you go. There. Discarded. Now, I can turn that into a dedicated little cloth storage place so that they can do that. And that'll speed that up a little bit. Oh, it's nice though. I could just pick at this and poke at it for hours. Could and have. How long has this been going on for? Nearly an hour and a half? Blinking heck. Alright, well, I'll stop in a minute then. If I pressed play there, what would it do? What would it play? Ah. It would pause. Instruction. Okay. Who's this, by the way? Diggers. Presumptuous that you know what a digger would look like facially. Dee. If I can shrink these down, I don't need that and that. There we are, yeah. And what about this? Shovels, pickaxes, swords, and backpacks. I want backpacks. But I don't need to know about some of these other things, so... Hey, there we go. No, there we haven't. Hey, there we go. Nice. Very, very customizable. That's always good. Oh, knackered. big stream. Did you see the big stream last night? It's actually on just my YouTube channel. My Demon Tomato Dave YouTube channel. If you weren't there, you can just go and watch that, where I read a chapter of my ridiculous Sonic fanfic that I wrote when I was 15. Out to Chris, a man who is properly, like, psychically damaged by the experience of the story, particularly the episode that is in the big video. He's very upset. And that's very funny, so you can watch that. Watch a man be upset by a Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic. Right. I'll probably stop there then. I'll probably stop. And I'll probably play this another day. But also I've got lots of sensible things to get on with. And stop killing all your crops. Just find out how to sort that out. Don't hurt to have another well. Farms need wells. Whoa. No, I'll give me a little town starting to grow now. Funny thing about this sort of game, Settlers games, is that you get a sense for where everything is. So, like, if I wanted to look at my little mining area, it's there. And if I wanted to look at my little eating area, it's there. Farms are there and stuff. But, you know, then you play the map again and you can put them in different places, and then you remember that. And you just get this innate sense for what direction everything's in. Oh, ooh. Got down here. Coal, yes. I was just thinking I needed more coal. They don't do coal. Does anybody around here do coal? No, so I need a coal place. And some storage. Oh, coal hut. He does coal. And he's mining coal now. So I'll leave him to it, to be honest. That seems fine. Where's he storing his coal? Aha! Don't know, so he's probably going for miles. Or is he? Like, so... Yeah. No, carriers are taking it. So, in some games, the actual coal miner would have to walk for miles to find the nearest place to put the coal once he's mined it. But in this, we have carriers, so he doesn't have to worry about that. So does that mean I don't even need to put a little storage place next to his house at all? Or should I do it? Don't know, because I'd only have to carry the coal to somewhere else. As soon as anybody wanted any. Hashtag smell the well. I've got to find the Jelly Boy Bones song, because I think in the STCDP I'm editing at the moment, Chris says the phrase Jelly Boy, so I've got to put the Jelly Boy Bones song in. Come on. Jelly Boy, we're gonna give you bones. Those Jelly Boy bones. Oh, look at them. Look at those settlers. Look at those little houses. Where they live. Forgotten what's over here. Oh, yeah. Ah, now. That's right. I stopped this guy from planting trees, didn't I? But he definitely needs to plant some trees now. Donk. There we are. Except... centre it on your house. In fact, if anything, centre it over here. How pleasant. But not immediately obvious how to sort of tell what's missing, what people want or need that they don't have. I suppose I could scan along here and be like, what's there zero of? And it's all these, the tools, that makes sense. What's this? It's coins I need that at the moment. Trade carriers, well, yeah. Because I haven't got any backpacks yet. Oh. But I've just built a place to make backpacks. And so I should tell them to make backpacks. There we go. And what are they going to need for that? Cloth. Iron. Leather. Oh, the iron is probably for the armour. I bet for the backpacks they only need cloth. Oh, I don't know. No, yeah, leather backpacks. Of course, what's cloth for then? Perhaps you need cloth in everything. Okay, so leather. So now I need leather. How do I make that? Is that going to count as food? Yep. Oh! Hunting Lodge gathers leather. Just gathers it. Right, okay. Well, it's just that in previous Settlers 6, I'm thinking of particularly, you had to have a tannery near your hunters. I guess not. Hunter does it. So we should be alright for leather. And in fact, yeah, look at that. Stacked of it. Alright, no problem. Okay, so I bet that what this means down here then, this plus 11. So that is, plus probably means that's how many they've asked for. And they have to just sit around and wait until people bring them. So they're waiting on 12 leather. Oh, I don't know why that number's going up. I've already ordered 10 things. But here they are bringing the leather anyway. And... Bing bing bong. Dong dong dong. It's a bag. She's hammered it into a bag shape there. There we go, and they're going to start making them. Looks like there's an infinite button, yep. That I guess will tell them to make the thing forever, that's right. Yep. That's how these work, because if you know, so like if you put down a woodcutter near some trees, the implication there is that they're just going to keep cutting trees forever. And, whereas when it's making bags, you might want to preserve your, or conserve your leather for certain things, in which case you don't put infinite, you just put a certain number. Oh, it's nice. It's genuinely very difficult to stop playing Settlers games because there's always 3 things coming up that you half remember you're supposed to do and that you remember suddenly. Oh, I better do this. Oh, I better do this. But what I'd better do is this. Save game. Cool, nearly 4 hours playing this now. That's Settlers. The levels take long times. And yeah, I guess I'll stop. So, thank you. Good night, everybody. That was nice. See you again. It's funny, isn't it? The little phases that I get in. I've done 3 streams in a week, and none for years before that, probably. Well, not years, but a long time. Oh no, we did a Final Fantasy quite recently, but still, that's not regular. Right. Well, this has been nice. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.